Bassem suffers from severe malnutrition. His grandmother fares from the worst. She says Bassem's father died in their long journey from Haidan in Yemen's northern Saada province.
My grandson has been suffering from malnutrition since we were in our region of Shada. I'm afraid I will lose him like his father, my only son.
Staff at the medical center in Aslam, one of the poorest districts in northern Yemen, try to do their best. A 7-year-old severely malnourished girl named Amal Hussein, who made headlines around the world last year, was treated here before her death, and many cases continue to be transferred here. It's the only remaining clinic in Abs district, about 50 kilometers from the Saudi border.
It's due to the shortage of medicines and that families are unable to have a safe and warm shelter rather than putting food on their table that are behind the deaths of malnourished children.
Those who are working to distribute aid here say the international community needs to do more to help Yemenis displaced by years of war.
We are trying to make our best, but unfortunately what we are making is in addition to the other organizations, same like United Nations and some NGOs, organizations are not enough.
According to health officials here, more than 6 million children could be at risk of malnutrition.
Before the beginning of the Saudi war in our country, there were 500,000 children suffering from severe malnutrition, while 1.5 million suffered from mild malnutrition. Now we warn that in case the war and if the blockade continues, we could lose 6 million children from severe malnutrition.
Severe malnutrition and other chronic diseases as a result of shortage of medicines are not the only reason behind the high mortality rates among children. There is also the war, the frequent Saudi-UAE airstrikes pose an even more immediate danger.
Since the beginning of the Saudi-UAE war in Yemen against the Houthi fighters, over 250,000 children have died from preventable diseases. The UN says more than 2 million people have been displaced from their homes, while the majority of Yemenis are in desperate need of humanitarian assistance.